If you missed the Mets and Phillies series, I gotcha. Game 1, the opener, the first big series at Citi Field, was a tight game. The Mets got their offense from two Francisco Lindor bombs, one of them being a leadoff homer for the second straight game. Jesse Winker also joined the party, hitting his first bomb of the year. Tyler McGill stayed dominant with 5 2/3 innings of shutout ball. His ERA on the season has dropped to 1.09 through 4 starts. Edwin Diaz was shaky. He gave up a homer to Bryson Stott, but the Mets escaped with the win 5-4. Game 2, the middle game of this 3-game set, was a solid Met win from all angles. Francisco Lindor continued his big series with 3 more hits and an RBI. Pete Alonso also added 2 hits and drove in his 25th RBI of the season with a double in the 7th inning. On the pitching side, Griffin Canning tossed 5 innings of 1-run ball, and the bullpen only allowed 1 hit. The Mets win 5-1. Game 3, it was the Mets looking for a perfect 7-0 homestand, and they got the job done, but it wasn't easy. Brett Baty opened the scoring with a 425-foot homer to the Coca-Cola corner for his first tank of the year. The game was knotted up at 2 runs apiece when both starting pitchers exited, and the bullpens were dominant. The Phillies had a scoring chance in the top of the 8th, but Juan Soto cut down Nick Castellanos, who was trying to score from second on a Max Kepler base hit. So we head to extras. In the top of the 10th, the Phillies scratched across 1 run against Edwin Diaz, who had to exit his appearance early with an apparent injury. Max Kranick came on in relief of Diaz just 2 days after a 36-pitch outing, and he was able to hold Philly to just 1 run in the inning. In the bottom half, Juan Soto grounded out, but Pete Alonso cranked a double to right center field to tie the game at 3. Brandon Nimmo was then intentionally walked, and it was up to Starling Marte, who hit a bloop single into center field to seal the game. Mets win the game and clinch a perfect homestand. Couple takeaways from the series. This is a statement sweep for the Mets. It seems like the fans and media around the Phillies are in shambles after losing 3 straight games to their division rivals. Mark Vientos has turned it on after missing a couple games with his groin injury. He picked up his second hit with runners in scoring position in the 5-1 win and has been playing exceptionally well as of late. Carlos Mendoza is going to have a difficult decision to make in whether he wants to send down Brett Baty or Luis Angel Acuna to make room for Jeff McNeil. My vote is Brett Baty. Up next for the Mets is a 4-game series in the nation's capital to take on the Washington Nationals. Francisco Alvarez and Jeff McNeil are both expected to be active for the first time this season. For updates after every Mets series, I'm Ben Ballion with the Sports Pod.